in particular, yes, they won, that game. Tobias Harris made a good shot at the end of the game, but when I look at them, and a lot of it has to do with Ben Simmons being an offensive liability in terms of scoring the ball. They don't have a guy that can create when the shot clock gets low from the three-point line. You can't give it to Embiid out there because he can get stripped, especially in high leverage games when you get into the playoffs when the defensive pressure increases. They've got to have somebody. Ben can't shoot. He doesn't try to shoot. He can't shoot. You're going to have defenses sag off of him. Tobias Harris is, he's more like a number 3 option, man. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to consistently be able to make that play. You really, in my opinion, you need to have a really good guard that can create in that situation. So even if teams try to double Embiid, this guy can still get his because they're sagging off of Ben Simmons. So the guy I'd like to see them go after is Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal's a really good shooter. He can shoot from 3 consistently. He can get his own shot. He can create for himself. He can create for other people. What do you have to do to trade to get him? I'm not sure, man. I mean, I would be willing to throw. I would prefer to keep Tobias Harris, but if I got to throw him in the trade, I do that. If I got to throw in Danny Green, if I got to throw in, maybe a draft pick here and there, maybe like a role player or something like that. Even Shake Milton, I would prefer to keep him. But, if I got to throw in some pieces to try to get Bradley Beal, man, I do that, man, because in my opinion, if you add Bradley Beal and you have that guy that can get his when that shot clock is going down, when your sets aren't working, and he can get his shot or create for other people, I believe the Sixers, the way they're playing right now, and if the Sixers, if this the Embiid we're going to see, like the Sixers can win the championship with Bradley Beal on that roster. But I don't believe they can win it without adding a Bradley Beal. So that's where I would say that's a team that I would like to see go after him. I mean, the Bucks could use Bradley Beal. There's a lot of teams that could use him, but I think for the Sixers to take the next step and to really be championship caliber team, I think they need to go after Bradley Beal. I definitely kick the tires on him. Check him out, man. See what the Wizards, see what they're looking at. What do they want for Bradley Beal? I start the conversation like that. What do you want for Bradley Beal? I'm not going to start off saying, hey, this is what I give you. What do you want for Bradley Beal? See what they say, man. See if you can work something out. So that's kind of my take on that, man. And lastly, man, I want to talk about, since I'm talking about the Sixers in the MVP race, and right now I think you really got to consider Joel Embiid. I know his health is always a question, and I wish it wasn't, because the guy's game is, I think this guy, to be honest with you, I think he's the best big man in the league. And it's not all as close as people think. It's just that he hasn't always taken it seriously. And I think this year might be the first year with Doc at the helm that he's taking his diet seriously. I think he respects Doc, which is huge. And so for me, man, I would say for, because, I watched the game, man. He was giving it to Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis can't guard Embiid, man. He too soft. Right? He was giving him that work. That's why LeBron pushed him when he went up for that layup, because he was giving them boys that work. They couldn't defend him. You know what I'm saying? And he was making them boys look bad. It is what it is. Like Embiid's got a lot of Olajuwon to his game, except he shoot the 3. You know what I'm saying? Then he's got such a soft touch from the free throw line. He makes free throws. The guy is legit, bro. He just got to stay healthy. If he can